Hello guys, and welcome to Ride VIP, the Rideshare channel. My name is Serge. You know what? I think I'm gonna start recording videos like this in long form, just because I'm realizing more and more of us is watching videos like that, holding up the phone, including myself. That's like shorts related or whatever. And whenever I am sharing my screen with you guys and showing exactly how much I've made, that's easier. You're just able to just hold the screen up like that, and you're seeing exactly what's going on right there, zoomed in on your phone, and you're right there with me, and you're able to actually take a look at that, like when I break some numbers down for y'all. I'm just gonna turn the light on a little bit. Really sorry that it's getting ready to get dark. I just filled up at the QT. I was recording the video for you guys when I actually was driving to this QT, and what I did in that video, guys, it's not time sensitive or anything. Like, I'm not trying to record like time sensitive content. A lot of my stuff is like, I want to share with you guys what I'm doing, what am I getting done, I guess the good and the bad and the ugly. Well, hopefully not the ugly, but I'm sharing the income strategies and things that I actually do with Lyft to be able to actually make money. So yesterday I made $350 in 12 hours, which I think is pretty amazing, considering the fact that it was a Wednesday, and considering the fact that there wasn't no ride challenges going on. So I wasn't expecting to make that much. Maybe 150 to 200 bucks gross. Still gonna take fuel out of it. And I'm thinking, look, let me get out there, do the best I can, and I did. And that's the result. And I'm like, whoa, okay. Well, in the last video, I wanted to talk a little bit about more stuff, but sometimes I don't even expect what I'm actually getting ready to say, how long it's gonna take, and I thought I could fit it all in one video. I wanted to tell you guys kind of like what I've been working on, and then I want to tell you what has caused me to basically come back to Lyft and start driving, or whichever way. But anyways, I want to talk about that, and then I want to talk about a separate video about my eBay store and what I've been doing to get it done and stuff. But I'll mention it in this video, but it needs its own little video. Maybe somebody's interested in that. How am I doing and things of that nature. Whew, let's see, maybe I should start with that. So I'm gonna skip forward and just tell you, I've been home and I worked very hard to get my eBay store running, and I got it running. I listed a lot of items. I have bought a lot of items to resell. So currently I am an eBay reseller. I also will be doing some retail arbitrage. I haven't done any this year, but I have done that before to resell. And so as a reseller, at this point, I just go to like Goodwills and I try to find items that I could resell and make money. So currently I'm selling anywhere from 1 to 3 items per day. This is a lot more often, like these sales are a lot more often than they were before, due to the fact that I actually worked on my store. But I only been working on my store, I'd say, for about a week. I've taken longer time off, and that's what I really want to talk about, kind of like what I've been trying to get done and stuff like that. But my goal was that I start listing on eBay, because I really need that income to help boost my Lyft income, and because I'm only just working for Lyft right now. If this was Uber, I would say Uber's income, or I guess just like rideshare income, because at this point it's not that I'm just choosing one over the other. I'm just gonna say, you know, my vehicle only qualifies to work with Lyft. Let's just put it that way. And I'm basically making the best out of it, you know. So I made a decision to stay home, guys, and complete all of the things that I was working at home. And I mentioned that in that video, and I want to tell you guys what I got done. So firstly, I already had this done prior to this. Prior months, I got ready my eBay space, where I have 4 shelves to the left and to the right. The shelves are 4 feet by 8 feet by 8 feet. So that means 4 feet by 8 feet wide, and 8 foot tall, 8 foot tall on the left side. They're a little short on the right side because the building roof goes to the right. So it's maybe like 7 feet on the other side. So why is that important? So I built these shelves myself, and I bought cardboard boxes from Home Depot so that everything's going to be uniform. And I came up with a numbering system, which I will talk about the eBay like a little bit in the next video, how this numbering system goes. It's basically a system of organizing all of your items that you're selling, and whatever you're selling goes in a box, and the box has a specific number, and then you put that specific number on your listing, and when you sell something, you can see where that number is, and you look at a shelf because you organize, you know exactly that's first shelf, second, is that a top floor, bottom floor. Oh, they're sending me back. But anyways, that will help you find items, because one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to be able to list something, sell it, can't find it, which happens to people. It has happened to me a couple times. Not because I didn't know what it was, but after sometimes you shift some things around, and if you was not if you don't have something organized, and this is why I changed. That's in the very beginning. If you're not organized, you don't know where that thing is. But I am organized. I've been organized for a while. This is not my first year that I'm organized. So I used to have a system in my garage. I still have that system, which was a very simple system because I wasn't selling that many parts, and mainly I was selling parts. I just named bins, basically A through Z. And that was enough bins for me. I put some stuff in there. I put it on the shelves in my garage. That was enough. I still got that system. But what I needed to do is build myself sort of like a mini storage warehouse type of building. And my kids basically helped me build it. I financed it. They built it. And but then I had to get in there and actually, like, they just built basically a carport. I had to get in there, build the floor, build the walls, and build the shelves. And to the left and to the right, I have my kids are playing games, so I got screenshots coming in. But to the left and to the right, I have shelves, and at the very back, I have a white table with a white background with 2 studio lights. The white table is basically an old office desk, like a classic desk. That somebody gifted me, and that's what I got, and that's what I've been using to take my photos on. So that's actually a very good photo area. Very good photo area. I mean, you might be thinking I'm already telling you about eBay. Like, no, it's a lot more deeper. I'm just giving you kind of like little highlights, okay? But I'm very satisfied with the quality of the pictures that I get. You're able to see the item with no shadows, white background, which is, I'm gonna put the sound down, which is very important. Like, you want to be able to see a good picture. You want to have a white background, and additionally, I could use AI software on eBay's platform to cut it out and put like a real white background, which will then look really professional. Just the items cut out and looks really good. So I've done that. So I've been sourcing items from Goodwill, and I've been listing them, and I've been selling them. And I actually got an item in my trunk right now. I'll talk more on eBay in the next video, but like why did I mention eBay specifically right now? Here's why. eBay, you have a store. Like my current store, I have 250 items. That's my current store. I have 250 items listed. And for me to grow, it means I gotta, put more effort in and stuff like that, and there's a lot more to it. But anyways, whenever you run out of 250 items that you could list, each listing will cost you 35 cents. I know that sounds like I'm already talking about eBay. So then you would need to upgrade your store if you want to continue listing. What I want to do is I want to keep things, take things slow, because eBay's not going to grow like right away. You gotta work on it. It's going to take months. You got to be consistent and persistent, and you got to post at the very least 1 to 5 items a day. And I've been posting 15 items a day, but not quite. So some days I'm working, some days I'm not on eBay, because there's obviously additional things I'm working on, which I will talk about in later videos, because there's just too much that's going on. It's too much for one video. But So some days I'm working on eBay, some days I'm working on other stuff. So those days that I'm working on eBay, I'm working on sourcing, I'm working on listing those items, and I try to list as much as possible. So very minimum I want to list that day is 15 items. So if I work like that 3 times a week at 15 items each, I could list like 45 items. You know, there you go. My 6 days of work technically, you know, take it sort of like one day. No, that's 9 items. Excuse me, 9 items. That's not 9 items. That means that's 9 days of work at 5 items per day, and I complete that in 3 days. And what I've been doing is I've been working on my eBay store about a couple hours listing, but more time goes into organization, and additionally you got to ship things, so you got to package things up and everything. So overall, sometimes I get in there, I work like 5-6 hours. Currently, my store is making me anywhere from $20 to $100 a day, which is not a lot, but it's fine. So let's just say it's $100 a day. That's $3,000 a month. That's not bad from income that I'm just generating in my little storage shed that I built. Okay, so next I want to like very quickly say is this: some of the things that I was working, because that area was almost done. It needed some final touches, which it got. But I needed to be able to organize my garage, and for me to do that, like I'm talking about organize, my garage became a storage. That's what it became, and it became useless for me to sell anything. I mean, sure, it had stuff like tools in there. Like you would think tools, that's what garage is for. But I had saws in there, like I had a lathe and stuff. All that stuff was like in the middle. Big sandblaster, you know, parts washer and things. My motorcycle parked in there, and then some additional stuff. And while that seems like it's garage things, and it is, I needed a whole new space to put my construction tools in. So I took all the construction tools out of my garage, took the motorcycle out of there, took all of the stuff out. So, and I cleaned it up. I had to also fix, I had a rotted floor in one spot. I had to take it apart, fix all that. And I installed all the toolboxes and everything. I'm going to share with you guys. This video is not about my garage, but I do want to make a video about my garage, because a lot of you guys know that I had a job at Chrysler Jeep Dodge, and I decided to become a mobile mechanic. And I'm sure you want to hear what has came of that. Long story short, not much by choice, because you know I have a lot of stuff that I have to do, and I'm working on those things, and a lot of stuff is getting done, seriously. So, and I'm trying to see like, okay, like what's best course of action. So that's what I'm doing, guys. That's what I'm working on. So anyways, the garage is all cleaned out. Everything's beautifully organized. To the left, I have like 4 beautiful toolboxes sitting to the left. To the right, I have like some nice shelves and stuff like that, and I have additional you know, like mechanics cart and things. Got stuff organized. So my garage is slash eBay office. So I have an eBay office in there. I have an office desk, which I don't use, except I put a TV on my office desk. So sometimes I have like a video playing or whatever, and then I'm listing. So I basically have a stand-up work area. I have one of those giant toolboxes that opens up at the top. I got my huge Apple monitor set up in there. I think it's like 22 inch or something. And then I got my laptop in there. Everything's connected. I got my laser printer connected to it, and I got a thermal printer connected. So the thermal is for printing labels. The laser printer, any additional PDFs that I got print, or sometimes it works as a backup. Like if my thermal printer messes up, which it has, I have a backup and I could print there. I have another printer, which is a color laser printer in my house, and another color laser printer in my other eBay warehouse type of thing. That particular one, the person's in the wrong place. So I'm gonna arrive here at this location, and then probably gonna drive to them. Maybe they're gonna give me a call. I don't know. But they selected a wrong place for me to arrive to. So I don't know. But anyways, I'm not gonna waste too much time. But I guess I'll just, since I see them across the street, I'm gonna drive across the street. But anyways, I'm really happy that garage space is clean. I wasn't cleaning out the garage to start doing business out of it. Like, that's just for my hobbies. So good, space is clean. I'm able to work. I'm able to ship stuff. I'm able to list stuff, which is awesome. Yeah, looks like he's calling me. But anyways, That's what I want to tell you guys in this video. In the next video, I want to talk a little more about eBay and the other stuff I got to get done. Basically part 2 to this video. Thanks for watching, guys. I got to pick up this passenger now. Bye-bye.